Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 7th, 2022. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle here. I almost said November. I mean, time is going by so fast that I literally cannot. I'm surprised I'm not saying August still. I've been doing that a lot. Teacher and true love. You have no idea how many takes. I'll say August and then it's like, oh, start over. Teacher and true love. I feel as though that is maybe what you are doing, or that you are giving someone the attention that that you know that you would want for yourself as well. When true love comes out, that's like I'm giving someone what I know I would want to have for myself. I would want them to give me this, and I would want them to treat me this way. So this is about you learning from someone, trying to figure them out, and because you want that same respect back. That could be that too, right? And you have, ooh, yeah, this is a relationship, or learning how to reconcile a relationship. So you may be listening or paying attention to someone to figure out, how can I reconcile this relationship, right? True love is like with Queen of Wands, the same energy you would want back, you're giving to someone else. Like you want someone to do this to you. You would want someone to turn and say, let me observe my Scorpio and see what I could do to fix this with them. And so you're saying, you know what? Let me go ahead and just do that for them. Let me just, if you're not doing this, this is a call to you to do this, right? And we have High Priestess and Eight of Swords. Ooh, and we have the Emperor. Now they're telling you to be really proactive. They're telling you to go towards it. Be the one, be the hero that the situation needs, that you, whatever situation you're in, especially if this is romantic, especially if this is romantic, because they're showing a strong tie, a strong, I would say almost telepathic, empathic, some sort of spiritual tie with you and this person. They're showing that if you do, like, this is the missing ingredient to the peace that could be attained, because this person may be stuck trying to figure out what they could do, and they're trying to read you, and but they're showing that the energy, this could be that too. So this is energy, it could be interchangeable, right? Someone in this situation is fighting to figure the other person out so that they can bring peace, like bring things together in a peaceful way. This also shows that maybe you two have different ways of communicating. Communicating. You may have two different ways of seeing things. You may have. There's something about that you both. One is one way. One is another. One is all fire. One is all emotion. And they're showing that that this can be reconciled. There's a reconciliation showing up here. So if you are in a union, this is showing that it can be done. That there is peace that is attainable, right? Someone is thinking the worst about it, and mainly it's because someone does it. Almost looks like someone wants that energy back, like that they're putting in. I'm trying to watch and see what I could do for you. I want you to be that way with me. So that there's something about that here. And to be honest with you, that is the recipe for a successful relationship. A lot of us get into relationships saying, what can the person do for me? And when you're in that, it's a selfish energy. It's a greed almost too, right? When you're in that energy, then all you're focused on is filling your cup. You're not doing anything to fill another's, right? And so the other person may mirror that energy, especially if you guys are really connected at the soul. Then that person mirrors energy. Then you got two people in here siphoning energy off the other. It becomes a game. It becomes something very toxic. So there's an energy of the spirit telling you that in order to flip the script, right? In order for things to come together, a hero is needed to give the energy to the other person that you would want given back to you, and it will be mirrored back in kind. And that's the best way to come into a relationship. What can I do for you? If you're in that place and they're in that place, then that's a match that can't be broken, right? And they're giving this energy, showing that you guys, whoever's in a union, you guys have you have potential for something that's so divine. And so someone has to be the the bigger person and be the catalyst in this here. So back and forth about with Nine of Swords and Hanged Man, back and forth between worrying and thinking the worst. If I put myself out there, if I'm vulnerable, I'm going to put myself in a cage, right? The back and forth about changing your mind about this. Like, I know that this is what I should do. I've been shown this. There's an energy of waffling between excitement about it, about taking the leap, and fear, excitement and anxiety. So there's a back and forth energy trying to see things differently. Someone really wants to see this situation differently. They don't want to be anxious or worried. They want it because it's cruel, right? And puts a person in despair. And so they are like, and that's what this is here. This will turn into analysis paralysis, where you're surrounded by imaginary thoughts, fears that, and you see these swords aren't even rooted in anything. They're just there, and she has a blindfold on. She can't even see anything. She just imagines they're there. And so that's what this turns into. So here we have victim mentality, Tower and King of Cups. I've been victimized by my Scorpio. Scorpio energy here. I've been victimized by Scorpio here. I feel like everything is turning upside down. They're imagining this. They're daydreaming about it. They're thinking about it. They may be dreaming about it as well, having nightmares about whatever has occurred in your life that feels like it's just, things are falling apart. This person, it may be feel victimized by how things are happening. Overnight, they may feel like they need to hold back and protect themselves with this energy. So you could be dealing with someone who is in this space, right? They're wanting to tell you more about this individual than they are telling you about yourself. But they're saying that this situation needs a hero because someone is really, really, it dawns on them how much they love you, and they feel victimized by how much they love you because they feel like, they may feel like there's a disaster waiting to happen with this tower here and victim mentality. If you're victimized by the tower, that means is they feel like it's, loving someone would be a disaster, or that it's headed that way. And it's mostly because of the mindset of the individual, the fear, the worry, the anxiety. And it's very hard for them to see it any different, right? Because it looks like you've changed their lives. You've changed them. They may have always been very open, and with you, they feel like they may have to be a little bit more guarded. It's very, very important that someone is the hero, okay? That someone mirrors this energy instead of, because sometimes this could be very petty. Like if there was like there's some, judgment and like another card, like Five of Swords, that would be petty, but tit for tat, back and forth. This isn't petty. This is someone saying, I know what's best. I know what I would like. I would like for someone to pay attention to me so hard that they understand what would be needed for me. They would understand that I'm different and I'm accepted that way. And that, there's still some sort of acknowledgement and respect that I am different and you are different and we're still coming together making something beautiful, right? So someone needs to be the hero here. Someone needs to jump in and say, I'm going to inspect you, like I'm going to be on you like white on rice. I find you to be a completely attractive, beautiful being, someone I can't resist, and I want to know more about you, and I want to know what I can do to make things right. Then someone has to do this. So if you're a cross watcher, maybe that's you. For Scorpio, then maybe this is you, right? Whoever sees this first, be that change that you want to see in your situation. You have Pisces, Sagittarius, we have Aries, we have Leo, Leo, and Leo, and we have Cancer, and we also have Scorpio here. Could be any of those signs you're dealing with, or they could be in your chart. However, the message still stands. Someone's got to be the hero in this situation. All right, Scorpio. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.